for the amount of damage he did to that one tank, but he still took out a lot of mines, a lot of Zerglings popping though. A bunch of dropships now moving in here. SCV's having to run away, so Soulkey is finally gaining some ground, but he might lose that ground right back again. A bunch of dropships, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dropships worth of units dropping all over that island base. They're going to take it out very, very quickly. A single Ultralisk got there somehow. And the Goliaths are going to be able to take out Scourge, protect the dropships, take out Overlords, and basically neutralize that base. And Iris now building a command center nearby to float over to that location as well. It looks like he's going to come in and try and counter drop, try and clean this up to retake this base. This is a very important base for me, but he doesn't quite drop out enough troops, I don't think. Actually, those Ultralisks might be enough. He's morphing some eggs as well, so if some cracklings pop out of those eggs, for instance, at just the right moment, it could be it could be exactly what he needs. Or if some Ultralisks popped out, he could theoretically do that. Soulkey, actually, like I said, he's managed to take some serious ground. He's now pushing in on the top right. He's now pushing in at the top left as well with a group of Hydralisks. That attack is going to get stopped, but he's shut down the 12 o'clock base for mining. And he shut down, he shut down one of the top right bases as well. But the battle cruisers are out now. And he's got Hydralisks, but no other real anti-air. He's not been getting any Mutalisk or anything like that. Although Mutalisk not really very effective against battle cruisers, regardless. The Hydras are going to be more effective for that, but a bunch of mines. Oh, nicely done. There he goes, dropping stuff on top of the tanks. That's exactly what he needed to have been doing a little bit more of. As far as Soulkey now pushing really hard up into Iris's main base, dropping things all over the place, dragging mines into tanks. He's breached Iris's natural expansion now. Iris's main base is actually not his priority right now, because he's got some factories in the top right, and that's where he's mining, is the top right. He's probably going to be able to clean this up eventually, but he's really struggling. He's going to lose some buildings here, but maybe he's not going to be able to clean it up eventually. Soulkey is not letting up. Soulkey is just sending in more forces. He's determined to completely decimate Iris's main base. Iris has taken the island expansion at the 9 o'clock position. He's yet to mine on it, but he's still mining a couple bases right now. Wow, and Iris running rampant with these dropships as well. Look at this. Oh my gosh, the flight of the factories. Tons of buildings just floating their way out of there. But he actually might be in a little bit of trouble because Iris's supply bank is up in the top of his main base. His supply depots are there. So if he loses that, he won't be able to make any units for a while. SCV's running, just getting completely picked off there. No chance of surviving. You have no chance to survive. Make your time, SCVs. He's got to bring those battle cruisers into play now, or he's going to lose this game. Here we go. Another drop coming in here on this island base. Iris really needs this island base. Get the swarm down. Soulkey, what are you doing? Get down your swarm. Well, I guess he didn't need it. So, never mind. But, regardless, there we go. Finally, the battle cruisers coming into play. He's got to watch out for those Hydralisks. They can easily tear up that army. You can see there. Might even kill off one of the battle cruisers just because he's got over a dozen Hydras there. Looks like 18 Hydras-ish. And oh man, they're going to intercept the flight of buildings as well. Iris, what are you doing, buddy? This is really looking not good at all for Iris at all. Not at all. At all. And he's going to lose another floating command center for no particular reason. It would have been better for him to just leave them over the gap, floating around, you know, pretend like he's playing a BGH FFA and just float them to the corners where the ground units can attack. So Iris is going to have to completely rebuild in the top right, basically. And here he is losing his supply bank. He's lost several depots already. He's going to lose another dozen depots, basically, in his main base there. And lost the island expansions as well. He's going to try and hold off this attack at the top right now. But Soulkey has such a huge advantage right now. I think it's only a matter of time before he comes out and really takes the game. The battle cruisers are reaching a large mass though, and really I think at this point he might be better off attacking with those battle cruisers. Oh, Greater Spire now coming in. Greater Spire is being morphed. I think that Iris might be able to do well if he moved his battle cruisers down and started maybe, well, but he kind of needs them for defense, doesn't he? Because he kind of needs to defend right now. Otherwise, Soulkey's just going to run in with a bunch of units and overrun his base, so he has to keep those BCs around for defense. He's got a nice combo here with the BCs doing the major damage. The tanks underneath are able to... Yamato's a Defiler, nicely done. The tanks underneath are able to do the major damage and also protect the protect the battle cruisers from those hydralisks. He has managed to take that 3 o'clock island base finally, but it's not the best base. It's already been mined a lot by Soulkey when Soulkey had it, so he's not going to be able to get a ton of minerals right now. And right now, Iris is totally trapped in his base, completely trapped. He can't get out at all. He's just got these battle cruisers. He has to play defense, and Soulkey has control of the whole map. He can take the rest of the map if he wants to. Now, the good thing actually for Iris is that he held off his half of the map for long enough that most of the bases on the map are mined out. So Soulkey isn't going to be able to get a ton of minerals and bases just from the fact that he's got Iris contained to that top right. Iris is now just basically trying to hold off in that top right, trying to... Oh, nicely done! A Plague going off on those battle cruisers. Epic Plague, taking out a ton of damage. If you think about it, oh man, I forgot. Oh, another Plague going off the battle. All the battle cruisers are plagued. Oh my gosh, and the SCVs have to run the long way around, are just getting slaughtered as well. So Iris is just getting completely obliterated here, overrun. Look at this, and that also Soulkey has taken that 12 o'clock base. So Soulkey has every map, every base on the map except for the few that Iris has in the top right. And Iris is not even mining at that 9 o'clock base apparently, or 3 o'clock rather. Look at this, oh my gosh. And Soulkey, like I said, he's not going to get a ton of minerals. Woo. Oh, and now he's moving. Is he going to try to... He takes out the command center as well. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised Iris hasn't GG'd already, to be honest. He's got this group of battlecruisers he's probably repairing in the background, unless they were killed off. No, there's the battlecruisers. Yeah, he's repairing them. So that's a good move, but those plagues were very, very nice, taking those battlecruisers out of the battle for a long time. It looks like Soulkey might be trying to get that 3 o'clock base. He's got a greater spire. We're probably going to see some guardians or something like that run in because Soulkey has so much of the map. He can just do whatever he wants. He's probably going to finish the game here pretty quickly. And actually, it's just going to go for a drop instead. Try and do a massive drop. He's got several, several overlords. Several overlords. He's got some scourge as well. He's got full energy defilers in there as well. The battle cruisers can't really venture out too far, so they are going to be at the main base. So this drop is probably going to be pretty effective towards the expansion base, running in, taking out some dropships, trapping those forces on the island, although it's not really big of a deal right now. How many overlords is he going to fill up? More overlords getting filled up with forces. He's got like almost a dozen overlords that are all full of forces right now. He's building up these battle cruisers. And we're seeing the battle cruisers weren't the best idea. Coming in with a drop from both sides, trying to distract fire, separate the fire from the Goliath, dropping tons of units already. Where's your swarm? Get the swarm down. Get the swarm down. Plague works too, but it doesn't really matter. He's just got so many units dropping out of there. It looks like 8 or 9 overlords all dropping out. He gets a plague off on the command center. Is going to kill the command center. Oh, he loses vision of the command center at the last moment, and the Hydralisks are not able to get those last few seconds of hits in to kill the command center. It would have been nice if he had queen there. Although the command center is plagued, so it's still losing hit points, and it's also burning down, plagued and burning down right now. So it could, well, actually, I think he's going to be able to get it above some SCVs quickly enough. There's some Mutalisks out finally. I wonder what he's going to build with those Mutalisks, if he's going to go for Guardians, or if he's going to go for maybe Devourers instead, try and combat those, combat the battle cruisers. Whoa, excuse me. I don't know if he's going to try and combat the battle cruisers directly. Battle cruisers heading down to try and clear out that 9 o'clock expansion so he can theoretically try and take it again. He's still got the command center there, so he could just run it down and land it if that position was open. There's the Devourers. Wow. So he does have Devourers. A couple of them get irradiated. Battle cruisers cleaning up that base. Wow, but Iris is basically going into major turtle mode here, and it's exactly when you're really screwed like this. You need to use units that